This video is sponsored by my OnlyFans, where I do my meaningful sex educational content, fitness, health, nutrition, relationship advice, and more. And hi guys, and welcome to this episode of my Custodes painting. So we have the Custodes right here, and this time it's not Jesus, that's my corgi here. This is not inverted like last time. So you see it how it's supposed to be seen. So here the Custodes, how they really look. So also the colors are better now. So you can see how, yeah, how they're looking like for real and not how they look like on the previous stream. So for now, that is it. So we are going to continue, and I'm not sure how much gold I'm gonna put, but I do have finished the others that don't have the gold lining that I put on some of the part of the Custodes. So for instance, this guy is a bit more bronze than gold, but we're going to fix that. We're going to put some gold accents on it, and we shall do this for all of them. Now, one is missing. I'm going to bring it. Just a sec. Okay. So this is the one that I actually managed to color at the last few seconds of the last stream. His shoulder, I always forget how these are called. Shoulder pads? They're not shoulder pads. Anyway, they're awesome. Okay. So this guy should wait for the next stage. He is already, with the golden accents and everything. Like for instance here and around here is actually more golden than the other part. So it's a nuance, and of course here above the eyes as well. So this guy is ready for the next stage, whereas some of these guys are not. So that's what we are going to do. We're going to use the GW Retributor's armor, which turned out to be the best goat that I have ever seen in my life from any paint, because I also have gold from other brands, but it cannot compare with these. This is absolutely amazing. So putting somewhere, some here, and I'm going to make it, of course, a bit diluted, so it's not too thick, but also it's not too diluted, because that's gonna ruin everything as well. So you gotta have balance, guys. Now I don't want to waste the gold on this brush here. Let's see if I can use it, but it's a pretty freaking big brush, so I gotta be careful. Okay, we're putting only accents and fixing some of the armor that got too bronze. That's the idea. So I am judging on the spot where should I put more gold and where should I not. So I'm thinking this part here, and definitely not on the bottom, because I don't think that makes much sense. And of course I'm going to try to talk closer to the mic as possible. The mic's kind of like on this on the side, because otherwise it's going to be too much in my way. And yeah, I'm gonna try to keep the Custody towards the camera as much as possible. Sometimes when I paint or build these figures, I'm like, watching what I'm doing, not watching where I am exactly in space. So yeah, have this in mind. Okay, I think. Okay, wait. I diluted this too much, but still gonna work. I just wanted to, spend the gold so I don't waste it. I'm just gonna put it like all across the weapon. And of course, hi to dear Clayton in the chat in this afternoon stream. Okay. But yeah, guys, the more I do these, if I continue to do these, and I'm doing them because of Sir D, because he's the sponsor of this, he makes this possible by sending me, the Custodes to paint. He literally made this possible. So that's why I'm doing these. I know that they don't have a lot of views. But if I'm going to paint this anyway, to honor Sir these gifts, might as well do it so you can see what I'm doing, since I figured out how to use my phone as a webcam. I don't know if you can see this, but yeah, you should. Whenever is more gold, I think it's pretty obvious now. Yeah. Okay. Also, I want to paint this part, but this brush got finally spent. And it is too big. It is too big in any case for this purpose. So we are leaving it, cleaning it and leaving it. For now, there's a lot of gold still on it. Okay. It's way better, and we're going to take this very small, it's extremely small, but next to it is even the smaller brush. So yeah, taking this, try to focus the camera, painting more highlights here. Oh, that just looks great. I haven't seen anyone do this. So I was like, well, I haven't seen it. It is my idea. Of course, somebody else probably thought of it. I have not invented the hot water or anything, but still, it's my idea, meaning that I came up with it without seeing it anywhere else, at least. No matter if somebody else already thought about it. So I really, really like it. I don't like it when people try to make the Custodes as less golden as possible, or trying different techniques, trying to be more fancy or something. Of course, they are also artists, so it's their right to do whatever the heck they want, like it is mine, but it's just that it is not my taste. I'd like to be accurate to how they look like as much as possible, and at the same time make them look really good in person and on pictures, of course. Because the Custodes in art, they have so much layers to them, but they're still golden. Whereas the Custodes on the tabletop that I'm seeing, they could be very bland. And I certainly don't want that to my Custodes. So I want them to be as golden as possible. Yeah. Different shades of gold is also valid. And maybe after I finish all the painting on all the armor. I'm going to go with like a black wash to emphasize each detail. Yeah, it is hard to talk. I'm trying to keep my hands steady, but I'm trying. Okay. Now, can you see this? Okay, hold on. And of course, this part right here is not yet painted, so it looks bronze right now. And for some reason, I have the intro musical foundation in my ears. I don't know why, but yeah, I'm watching Foundation these days. Season 2, and it's a rare thing to behold. I mean, as a series, it's really interesting. Could be more interesting, but it's good. I'm happy with it. Okay, so last time, kind of painted the ego by accident with the red, so just fixed it. And that's very good. Yeah, very good. It's great ASMR, but I'm not whispering. Yeah, quite on. I mean, if you're getting an ASMR, more power to you. That's great, but I'm not talking in a whisper, so I'm not sure how that would work then. But if it's working, then amazing. I'm happy. Okay, definitely some gold on this side. Leg armor probably has a name to it, but I don't know it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is looking really awesome. Okay. Maybe a bit more on these parts because I just couldn't do them very well. Only with the bigger brush. And I'm not sure how, but I'm gonna try these razors right here. I'm trying to show you guys, but it's just very hard for me to get them. Here the weapon is in the way, and the lamp. My lamp is in the way as well. Ah, I saw this. It has to be painted. Okay. That's pretty good. Yeah. I like it. Okay. On to the next custody that must be golden. I mean with the golden highlights. So just take a look at this guy. He needs something. Oh, actually he does. Oh, haven't done this guy? Yeah. I mean I have done some, I think, last time. But definitely cannot tell, so if I cannot tell then gotta do them yeah. Gotta do him, okay. Sorry. So I'm speaking softly and focusing on the painting has a very calming effect. Ah, okay, that's great. That is great on itself. And painting on itself is a huge stress relief. As long as your back is not killing you, Like my back is killing me right now, but I have to stay upright, and basically the mic is making me twist my back to the side, so it's not the best thing ever. I'm gonna try to move the mic somehow so I don't have to be like twisted this way. Okay, I think I figured it out. I moved the mic a bit down. Ah, yeah, that's better. I could try to sit down. Oh, that's too much. That is too much. But then I have to put my arms up in the air. So I'm not that sure how that's gonna be. Okay. Kinda seems more logical that I have to stand up. Okay. Very, very careful. And around here. I think that has to be blue. But we'll see, we'll see. There's a lot of orange accents here. So let's see how that's gonna look with the gold on top. Come on, focus, focus, camera phone. Now the mic is too close to my brush, but nothing I can do about that. I mean, the orange was a good idea. Still makes things emphasized. Kind of looks like it's a bit older armor. And here there's really interesting accents from this side. I don't think I will touch them, and that just looks really good. Very good. Hey, Andre, hi to you. Have I exercised? Well, I just walked. So I did my cardio, I mean half of it. Usually exercise at the evenings. So yeah, later, not now. Now I have to exercise my painting, newfound painting abilities that I will be developing further and further, I guess. Which is super exciting for me. That's great, I love it, I love it. Just so subtle, but yet visible. And so cool. Okay. Yeah, and of course the boots, I cannot miss, cannot miss the boots. And because the paint went down, there's like a natural wearing off the boots right now, which looks pretty good. There's a lot of red because the painting of the cape. But that's also good. Because it's like the cape is casting a red light onto the armor. You see that? You know how it's red? Gonna paint it over though, because it's not very professional of me to leave it like that. Okay. I mean, whatever's possible. considering that all those things are already glued. And here the red highlights gonna help the armor. Is that glue here? Jesus. Didn't know that that can dry this way. It's like a spider web. Okay, fix that. There's still some cool highlights here and there. Here it needs fixing though. Just a little bit, just a little bit. If I try to paint the cape from the inside further, it's gonna be a complete mess probably on how the armor currently is looking. I don't really want that, so we'll see what I will do. Yeah, I would like to make this more golden, thank you. Okay, I think we have something here, and some on the weapon. Some on the weapon for sure. I need the weapon to be more, I don't know, I mean, this is going to help the metallics, I guess. And I already did that to the previous Custode. Okay. This brush is a bit smaller for this, and I'm also running out of gold. Yeah, pretty much. Maybe I'm gonna not do the full thing so I can see what happens and whether or not it's going to make a difference when I start putting on the real colors for the weapon. And this here has to be fixed. There's a little red dot. Yeah, fixed. Maybe from this side. Okay, this guy is repainted gold. Now let's see what about this guy. You too, only 10 kilometers walk. Then exercise at home, late afternoon, I hope. There in Sofia is not as hot as it's here. Jesus Christ. Well, it is not the hottest day today. It is 31 degrees, which is livable. Definitely not the best though. But it's not as tragic as it was the previous days, like 37, 30 freaking 8. I mean, that is ridiculous. So, thankfully, not as bad. And tomorrow's supposed to rain even, so, well, I have work to do outside, but hopefully it's not gonna be that bad, but I still want to rain. It's just needed by this point. Okay, maybe it's gonna be enough for now. Let's see what this guy needs. But 10 kilometers is a lot, Andre. it's a lot. Okay, so I did these things on the side, they're done. The ego is not done, so continuing with the shield and the egos. I mean, I could just as easily leave them as they were. The Custodes, I mean. But that will be too unprofessional. So I'm gonna do them in all of their glory, the way that I envision it, and still remaining close as possible to how they look in the lore or how they are drawn, painted in the art. So yeah, it's very important for me. I don't understand why some people want to make them golden without using gold, without actually making them golden, and they end up looking green almost. Just not a fan. Different shades of gold to this. Okay. But once again, that's every artist right, so not knocking them down. I'm just saying that it's just not my preference, so that's why I'm doing it the way that I want to do them. And they are doing the same. Oh boy. It's very cool how the metal is sitting on. I mean, they really look metal. It's really awesome. I'm gonna try to show them to you now. Look at the boots. So yeah, it's not the same what you see on the camera and what it is. But I think you get the idea. A bit of this. Actually, this is very golden already. So maybe I'm just gonna do some accents here. The belt. But too much paint here. I gotta fix it now. Okay, before I fix it, I'm gonna color this ego. Take from here, do some accents on the wings. Take again from here and almost fixed it. Okay. And some accents right here. Oh yeah, the arm. It's important. I don't know if someone that never was an artist can get into the hobby. Probably, yeah. But it does help if you are already an artist and you have some drawing and painting experience. It's definitely helping me to get into this very, very easily without much of a wonder of what could be done. It's just art, so you just feel it and do whatever you literally feel that you can do with these figures. And if you make a mistake, you can easily fix it most of the times, so it's not fatal at all. That's enough accent, maybe. Oh wait, I want to do this part. Yep, I'll do this part. Hold on. Okay. Trying to bring it closer to you guys without losing much control. Okay. Leaving him right here. Let's see this guy. Yeah, this guy is still bronze. Still very much bronze. So you can see how this becomes more golden, right? Hopefully you do. And my goat has ended again. Some here, here, and here. Not everyone should be equally golden. So I will definitely leave some parts to be different. There's some piece that does not belong here. And here is like almost brown, not brown, like silver at points. Which is nice to have somewhere, at some places, but definitely not everywhere. Here's very bronze. The eagles as well, 2 bronze. And here too. You see, he's already looking better. But I'll probably need more gold. Let's see now. Okay. Trying to be careful. Yeah, by this point, I do need a new fresh paint. Oh, there's some red here. Fixing it. And the boots, yeah. More gold, please. And I have to drink my multivitamins, so hold on for a sec. And I'm back. Okay. So, oh my gosh, I'm gonna make myself a lot of gold if I'm not careful. Gold fishing. Okay. Gotta shake it a bit from time to time. Oh, that's so much paint on the brush. There's a tiny little here. Okay. Something like that. Trying to get the camera closer so none of these things. Not breathing. Not that that's gonna be seen, but some of the hand here and these things are not really painted as I thought. But now I see better because of the lamps. So fixing it. And the boots. Some things should definitely be left more of the darker gold or bronze, depending on how you see it. Just the more I paint, the more I think so. At the same time, the golden highlights are extremely important, so you gotta have a balance, like for sure. Okay, I think I'm gonna take the smaller brush because I totally forgot that I have it. Okay. Gary, if the series covers all of the Warhammer story, how long do you think it can be? If you mean like seasons? Oh, well, it's very much depends on how it's done, how much time, of course, they're spending on each and everything, like how much they're going to spend, for example, on the creation of the Emperor, all of that. Although, as I said before, they can do that very fast, like in flashbacks even. So I don't think they should spend a lot of time on that. Okay, let's think. Yeah, it's very it's very relative. But if they want to do it, well, if they had the budget, like unlimited budget, depending on what Amazon's gonna give them, they should stretch it a bit more and not rush it. Yeah, I would say 10 seasons. I mean, that may be ludicrous, but it's gotta be done right then, and have at least 13 episodes from each season. Yeah, think so. Okay. This guy is almost ready. Bit to the sword. Okay. I think I didn't miss anyone. Yeah, I actually just finished with this guy. So I have done all of them. A bit right here. This guy doesn't have his eyes. Oh boy. Okay. Hold on, gonna take my golden Astardi. Yeah. Just wanna see how the paint is going to look like on this guy. Just for a sec. I think I may be going to leave that on his shoulder. Because I'm thinking like what can I remove from him? Oh, that just looks really good. And actually, he has to be painted all golden anyways. but I wanted to remove this and put our own logo. But somebody, like I said before, somebody has to, print that for me. So kind of doesn't make sense to leave it, or I can just put the new logo on top of it. I'm not sure. Look at that, so cool. Yeah, be done for 10 seasons as long as it's well written and has great production value. Yeah, of course. Like Warhammer can be done, gradually building up the budget, because if they start from the Emperor's creation, birth, a bit of his development, meeting Malkador, becoming the warlord that he became, and then eventually becoming the emperor. That's gonna be not of a lot of a bigger budget need, because it's going to be like very pre-human, like ancient times. You don't need a lot of expensive things there. Just need maybe nature, some nature places, nature shots, and some army here and there, some fights here and there. And yeah, half of that can be done in flashbacks anyway. Well, actually everything has to be gold anyways, but the whole thing, the whole shoulder pad has to be gold anyways. And I have to get it out from his arm, which is not very hard to do when it comes to McFarlane anyways. So, oh my gosh, where's my shoulder? Yeah, that is how you paint these things when they're taken apart. Let's see how much gold I can take from here, not waste it completely. This is actually pretty cool. I did wanted to paint those things at the same time, but it's gonna be better if I can take apart the figure first. So up next, when I start the figure, I'm going to have to take it apart. So I paint it correctly and then put it back together and try not to clog all the joints so they don't fit anymore. Nobody wants that. What are the next series or films you're interested in covering? Well, I love to cover Foundation, and I have recorded the review of Mission Impossible 7 Death Reckoning, but I'm going to post it first on my OnlyFans, as I announced the other day, because since nobody is truly interested in my reviews anymore, except you and maybe two, my Primarchs, and of course because YouTube wants me to have some kind of a focus on the channel, which should be like one thing, which is Warhammer, and I have to make 90 something percent Warhammer, and yeah, that's it really. 90 something percent. I have a 4% battery. I don't know why, but these types of uh, filming, they just destroy my phone battery, which is very weird, unfortunately. So basically it can die any second, and I start with very low battery, and last time I started with very good battery, and it is 4:30. I have to attend to the puppies, so that's gonna be it for this progress. but at least we made that. It's not ready, obviously, but at least we started. So yeah, guys, thanks so much for watching. And Andrew says, I understand. I'm sure you're gonna blow up when the TV series comes out. I wish you all the best, Gary. I I can only say to that, from your mouth to God's ears, but it seems like my moment has not come yet. So if that's gonna be when the series play, who knows? But I'm gonna be one of the first to cover it if everything's alright. So yeah, there's that. Love you guys. Thank you for joining this. And see you very soon. Bye bye.